the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you go, welcome to Campbell 12 YouTube channel, favorite comic book and anime reviews. And you guys my review for Fully Progressive episode number 4. So this show is getting really interesting to me now, and this is interesting seeing where it plot is going forward now, everything that's going up. Because last week we obviously got Medical Mechanica the return, and it's kind of like the continuation of that whole storyline. And we can see Haruko and Jinyu finally kind of start to come more to blows again in this episode, and we kind of see how that all ends up. That whole entire storyline ends out. So throughout this whole story, like our main character is trying to figure out how to get Hidomi back to normal again, because she's acting all erratic now, and she's not acting the same way she used to. And he wants like his Hidomi back, the Hidomi he knew back. But he's trying to find a way to kind of get that out of her. And the other episode, we kind of learn a little more. Like we're kind of seeing. It's interesting to see how Haruko really is playing the antagonist in this series, in the second season. And just how far she is willing to go to get what she needs to get done. Even to the point where she even said, like, she's having this argument with Jinyu, and she pretty much says, "I'm going to devour you. I am going to eat you whole." And so we get this sequence between the young male and Hidomi, in which he's trying to like have her come back normal. The things are happening to her head again, and she says she's about to overflow. And she falls down, and we start to get like, and she falls and she hits into the Corvette, and like I guess we're assuming that something's about to happen to her. And we start like seeing Haruko and Jinyu kind of coming out into these like astral plane type character, and they start just fighting each other, battling it out in the outside world, pretty much. And it's a really cool battle. It's a really cool sequence to see. It's really cool to see like how these clashes are kind of happening. But it's also a very weird sequence to see as well. But it all kind of ends up with pretty much Haruko ends up like defeating Jinyu and holding her down like by the neck, and Hidomi and the other kid watches this, and they're very much dumbfounded by what is going on right now. And Haruko devours Jinyu whole and takes her little thing she wore on her eye and puts it on hers, and it's a really interesting sequence. And then she kind of tells Hidomi like, "You're gonna join me. You're gonna like help me in doing this." And Hidomi, after seeing this whole sequence, all that stuff happen, she, of course, naturally, as anyone to say when they see all the evil stuff Haruko is doing, and she says no. And that's kind of where we end off the episode. So it was a very interesting episode of Fully Coolly. This is all starting to get a little bit more interesting right now, between this last episode and this episode. Definitely interesting seeing where this whole story ends off and where we go from here. So anyway, that's pretty much my thoughts on Fully Progressive, episode number 4. I know a couple of you guys about Fully Progressive, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.